People will lose, some people will lose, but not really that much, you know. And
Sorry, I stand to correct you right there. Sorry, my darling sister. I'm so sorry. I don't do this. I
yeah,
don't
it's all
I
right,
don't
it's all right. You're
please.
free.
I
It's all
just
right.
wanted to add to what you just said and to correct a narrative. You see, the reason why you feel that it wasn't happening at that time and people were beat, not lose and all of that is the simple fact that we didn't have the gadget. I swear to God, if they had what we have right now in terms of technology and the phone, it was you would have seen a lot of things being exposed during that time.
I agree with you, but my
Yes,
point is this: at least that time we were able to, like,
control it.
control ourselves. We were able to stand it. Nothing bad happened to us. You understand? That is what I mean. Yeah, but because of all this technology and the phones and the everything, yeah, it's make it like sort of easier for people to go. I don't want to call it astray, because when you are in your house and you have a boyfriend, you're married, but you are there showing yourself, showing this and that, you know. And if as a woman, as a lady, if you say, yeah, you are not, you are free, you don't have any motive thing behind this, whatever you are doing, you are just enjoying it, you don't know what is happening at the other hand. What about if the guy is recording it, someone that you
So
believe is
is the
good
only guy
now?
that record? What if the girl is recording the guy? It mustn't be the woman's fault.
Like what Ryan said, right? Is like, if the lady recorded and they show the thing how she said, she's so right.
You
The
see,
if even if you
see,
put it
sorry,
out, yeah.
Tema, vice versa too. It's just that there are some things that might not be appealing to every guy. Like the one we saw, the Elede Olabanji that we saw was not appealing. That one can never be appealing even to somebody's dog. It can never be appealing to somebody's pit bull.
No,
Yeah,
Young Daddy,
but the thing,
that one, autopsy need to be conducted on that one
okay.
to know the exact date
But
it
Pet
starts
cash,
Okay.
rotting.
Oh
pet cash.
dear me.
I go block this pet cake. I go block our last.
Not true. You are not nice, oh.
You are not nice at
Oh
all.
You are
God.
not nice.
We go run DNA.
But hold on. Where I'm even going to is this. That is one. Now compare what you see on Elede Olabanji. Compare it with Tiwa Savage. Some people, some men too. That Tiwa Savage, Asa. She won't bubble.
Hey, yeah, I do. Daddy. Let me tell you something about that. Even if anybody sees Tiwa Savage and they say, "Oh, I love this girl is like clean," you understand? The person might like to have just catch fun. The person might, most of these men, these same men will not like to have that kind of a woman as a wife. You
Ah,
understand what I'm saying? Yeah, but
you
like,
can't. You at this point in time, I beg to differ. You cannot speak for men. I'm
okay
sorry
then,
because you are
okay,
not.
it's alright.
If
Like
it's
what you
Pepsi,
said,
if it's Prince, if it's
young
Biomundo that is
daddy. Let
talking
me
about,
go. Let me go with what you said.
yeah,
Right? You
yeah.
said you used to listen to Tiwa Savage
No,
songs.
I see. I was a fan. I love her. I love her.
Exactly, exactly.
The moment
But
I
when
saw
you,
when I saw that
Mhm,
video,
mhm.
when I saw that video, along your. The match is governor ìlú mi báyìí mo ṣì máa invite Tiwa Savage.
Oh my God. Okay, that's what I'm saying, that you might decide to
Hold on. Sorry, they said Elede Banji is the cop.
compose.
The cop
You are so,
comment section. Now, because of
oh
they
my
arrest
God.
us, Yeah, let them laugh at you. Compose.
Honestly,
Daddy, they just gave me they just gave me
honestly.
my life back, eh? Please don't let them arrest me. I beg you.
Anyway, what I would say is, oh my God, it's not good for ladies. Honestly, to me, I'm
Yeah,
a
I agree
woman.
with you.
You said I should not. I mean, like talk for men, but I'm a woman,
Yeah.
right? I believe it's not good for ladies at all, right? It's not good. If you are married, and what's the point that when you have a husband and you have to do such thing? You understand? But except if you are not like sort of living together, maybe the person is you are staying afar, from each other. Then you can say, oh, this is my husband. Because if your husband expose such thing, it's not even your own shame. It's shame because it's your husband. But doing that with a boyfriend, a good decent boyfriend today might change tomorrow. Even like what we're saying, we are using all this phone, right? If you say you have iCloud, maybe you save it for some time. Maybe you forgot to to delete it on your. I mean, go to your iCloud and delete it. You still have it there, and something happened to that, and then another person happened to see it. What will you say? So, and they look at what is going on, flying around. So, people, we get ladies, we need to really, really be careful. I
Okay,
don't
thank
think
you.
it's the right thing.
Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
thank you.
Thank you very much. We've been able to ascertain one thing tonight that the women that are up here, they've been able to advise other women listening and the people that are cross-examining us from the window. We have total of 3.1K from the window. We have 280-year life. Yeah, we've been able to get advice that camera down, irrespective of whatever the situation may be, is not good, and we have been able to advise that from the tender age, wherever you are, whether you're in a European country, in any European country, you're in Nigeria or Sambisa or Cotonou like me, that you should always encourage, or you should always be a friend to your children. Don't let them see you like a dictator. That is what I've been trying. I try to get from this little discussion. Don't be a dictator to your children. Always be their friend. Be their best friend so that they can be able to tell you things they see outside the home, things they see in school, and you'll be able to put them into proper advice. Then thirdly, we've been able to establish the fact that right from tender age, you need to start teaching your children about sex education. What and what and what and what and what and what. Thank you very much, all the resourceful women on this platform. And they said an advice to Alede Olabanji.
Yep, Daddy, may I add something, please?
Okay.
Please, our advise women. I know sometimes it might not be possible, but when you and your husband may be thinking of separation, going on your different ways, kindly take your children along with you.
Okay.
Don't leave your children behind, please.
Is that advice to the women or to the men?
Wait, Bayo Nisuru. I don't want to start another debate and justice for this thing. In as much that you are having issue with your husband, or husband is having issue with your wife, the best thing you can do for the both of you and for the sake of the children is to sort it out. There is nothing under this earth that we are in that has not happened to anyone before. But the ability to resolve it and move on and still be together as a family is the best thing that can ever happen to you. The moment you try to separate from your husband or from your wife, come here, bam, bam, bam. If you pick the kids at a point in time, you will regret it. Men, come here, pow, pow, pow. If you leave your wife, go for another person. The person you're going for, you don't know You don't know where the person is coming from. She might be worse than the wife you left. So in every situation, let us try and manage ourselves. Even Jesus Christ in disciple, now he betray him. So betrayers can come from anywhere. But let us learn how to forgive and move on. Men, also beware of decomposition of any kind.
Your daddy. Your daddy. Catherine from comment section said you should put as in bring her up. I think she has something to say. I don't know.
And she did not send requests now. Anybody that wants me to bring her up should send requests.
Yeah, you can
Please
just
send
drop me,
request.
please. Yeah.
No, hold on. I'm not dropping anybody. When I say request, don't worry. I will do that. Then we could just react back. I would like to go to Bio Billion. Bio Billion, you have the floor.
Yeah, thank you so much, my distinguished host. So what I want to talk about on this issue is, like I said earlier, I said, it depends on how we see things.
Bio,
yes,
please,
yes.
Jenny Baby said some relationship are not manageable. 100%. Really, some relationship are not manageable. Once the husband start hitting you, start punching you, take your bag and run for your life. Men, once you have a Wumi kind of wife, a Japa, take your bag and baggages and run for your dear life. Obìnrin tó bá yan àlè tí ò bá ti para ẹ̀ á pa ọkọ ẹ̀. Thank you. Bye. Let me out.
It's not just Bumio. It's a guys team. A guys team. Maduro. Okay, so like everybody have discussed and talked about this earlier. Like I said, we all have our experiences. Like the prince has said, he has listed a couple of experiences he's had in the past. And I want to do 2 or more experiences I've had in the past too. I've had a friend of mine when we were in school, does this university, and he has a girlfriend that likes it to be recorded. Even when their phone does not have a video, they're still going to do the audio recording. And the audio recording they shared it through Bluetooth then. It was infrared and Bluetooth then,
I to go near to go.
Yeah, Bluetooth and infrared, So I mean, it's been there for a long time. It's been there for a long time. It's just that it's not rampant, and people were more sensible then. You understand? We see it as something that is normal. We see it as law. We see that it's part of relationship, because if my girlfriend wants this at that time, let me do it. I mean, it was both of us into it. Now, looking at the situation of things, looking at what the world has turned to now, majority of these things that are being done are not being done with clear, I would say, I mean, they are not done with clear head.
Intention, Bayo.
Clear intention. Also clear head. Majority of these people are doing these things under influences. Like I said, influence of money, influence of drugs, influence of alcohol, or whatever it is. If you look at Tiwa Savage video, you will see that clearly she was drunk.
Master. Bayo. My man, my wife won't fight me. That's what.
Okay. Let me skip that. So now let me now go to another one. When you see these girls, they tell you that I can take before I have sex, so I have to take 4 bullets. They are not doing it. So whatever that is happening at that point, they are not in their right senses. And that is why we have a bunch of these things getting out there. If you look at this girl, this actress, this Lawal girl, that actress, you saw the video, right? Looking at that video, she was not in her right senses. Look at those are examples of things.
Sorry. I don't know.
Moyo Lawal, that actress, that former actress, she used to act.
Lady like that, yeah?
Yes, she has a black spot. Like yeah, So, and that the guy already said that she always like, even when he's not doing it, she always like it, and she's always high. When she's high, she requests for things like that. I mean, in those days, we don't
But
see.
don't you think this kind of thing, or you be high, you be is it not evil spirits?
That's I don't know. You said evil spirit, but people say it is not evil spirit. Don't waste pastors'
mind
time
those
because
people, don't mind
pastors
those
too. Because no, it is true. The
It is not.
pastors too.
It is not evil spirit anyway.
It is not even the pastors
It's just
too.
habits.
They are-
Habits.
It is just a bad habit. Even the pastors too. They are into stuff like that.
No, those pastors, they are fake pastors in the Boski.
Bible said. So like I said, I'm giving you examples of when it used to be in the olden days. People do it for real love. I mean, and a girlfriend in school, we do these things for love. We are not expecting any consequence. But looking at what look at the wallpaper, the decomposed body, married, 2 kids in their home. Video.
Hold on.
I said,
If they arrest me, I go share on our addresses.
the allegedly now. Remember allegedly language now. So looking at that instance,
yeah.
now let's put it together now to say at what point did we find that decomposition aspect in this kind of situation? At what age? What is she doing? At what point? For somebody, that picture we are seeing is not the husband. That picture is not the husband.
Obviously.
You understand? So at what point would somebody of that age be doing stuff like that? If not for financial gain. I mean,
but now, when you say financial gain, my heart beats because I was trying to ask myself some questions that, the truth is, whatever that came online, whether it was the composing stage that the camera was down, but that person is where is our moral as Yoruba people? Where is our morals? This camera down decomposing states na person mama now. So no duty at all, no shame, no self-dignity, nothing, I don't understand. Okay, last time I was in Lagos, I was in a place and I was hearing a lot of gist. I was like, she Lagos that Sodom and Gomorrah. And I was hearing just like husband and wife will go to club, they will see another lady that the husband is interested in. The wife will go and approach the lady. We have threesome with my husband? The husband and wife will go to club. The lady will see a guy that he likes. The guy will go and tell the lady, please, me and you should have threesome with my wife, and they will agree, and the person will get paid. Where are we? Is it that joblessness or the economic meltdown or how decayed our economy is has brought us to this? Or we are trying to copy a culture that is not ours.
Exactly.
York Daddy, please, can I just drop my submission? I need to go off now.
Vano.
Thank you. This my submission is like Isha Mureleo, which the English people call assignments. My advice to everyone under this voice and to the people on the fence, Emma Rejabo, Tori, Neba bled profusely. Emma decompose in you. Inconclusive. So this is my assignment to everyone under this voice. I'm not saying we are doing it though. It's just an advice, and I don't want anybody to take it personal. There is this English they used to give people who used to drive. When you drink, don't drive. When you drive, don't drink. If you drink, go and throw your phone somewhere. If you know you are the kind of person when you drink, you as in your senses is not intact, go and bury your phone at that particular moment. Bury your phone, Make sure you bury your phone, because if you don't, now that phone go by. bury your phone at that moment. That is one. Then secondly, if peradventure, allegedly, if possible, you've sent your nude to anyone before, huh? Go dey beg that person. Go. Stop this. Forget yo. Forget me. I go yarn to forget that. No. You to delete it. Just go and tell that person. Ejomo. Cause he acting. Immediately jomo. Tell about it. Just soromo. Just go back and meet that person. Momo pe mutile share. I know I might have offended you before, but please, the nude with you, please, I beg you. Help me to delete it. How I'm going to delete it, I know.
Yes, Anime.
You might not.
Yes, Anime. Hold on.
Jockey, Eje Landi. Only biti mo nlo.
Okay.
Eje Landi. Yoruba used to say something. Ebela mbo shika. Kole je karaye sheteni. Some people will actually keep it. They will tell you they've deleted it, but it's a lie. They are waiting for a bad day. Therefore will drink water that they will damage one person's life. Go and beg them so that they will not damage your life. Go and beg them. And you, that you are sending your nude, turn away from your sinful life because it will not carry you to anywhere. Everything to go.
What, Daddy? Please let me also
Hello.
just. All right.
Petke, go on.
Yeah, okay. Mine is just brief. I will say this that wallpaper note is even a disgrace. It's even a disgrace
On my blood, Petke, right?
to women. You have that kind of horrible, awful wallpaper, and you decide to open it down and show it to the world. Let me tell you, the receiver was terrified. He doesn't know what to do. He could not behold what he said. They had to release it to the world to help him out. He's crying for help.
Save our soul.
The mental health of that guy is at stake.
Man, so looking at this, I just imagine when this wallpaper started acting that gets to that level of damage. It shows that a lot of anaconda that has gone into it is either they are infected or not, or in one way or the other, and they gave to it. Now that area is so bad that even sandpaper cannot smooth it. So what are we saying? I conclude by saying this. If I were the owner of that wallpaper, for long, even other people that's taking sample, I will be begging them, please delete. That will now be my daily song. I rest my case. Good night.
Somebody said inconclusive pickles.
Infectious pickles.
Young Daddy, can I say something quickly, please?
Okay, Princess, go ahead.
You know, So we're talking about advice the other time.
Yeah.
You know, we talk about habits. I think most of this thing tends to do with the habit formation. You know, and some people, they have this psychiatric problem. They are psychopathic disorder. If they need to go for counseling, like the infection pickles, I don't know, the infection pickles we'll be talking about. I think the person needs to go for counseling. They can be helped. Go for counseling. Let them talk through to you how to overcome the habits that you have formed, and it will definitely help them anyway.
No.
Sorry for cutting you. you see that thing you just made mention of, madam.
Yeah.
I don't think counseling can solve it again. What can solve what we are talking about is total surgery. They need to cut it off and just see how
You
they
know what?
can do some
Let
artwork
me
there.
say something. I don't know the age, and I will say something again. I don't know the age of this person in question.
No,
yeah.
hold on. Let me just tell you. The person's age, she's not that old, although she claims to be old. But I don't think if old, maybe is she up to 50? Is she 55?
That's another problem. That's another problem. You know,
Thank you
when
very much. But what I'm saying is that thing I saw, would that be be ringworm? You know, ringworm used to draw map. It'd be like,
and she needs to go and see dermatologist anyway.
no, it's people that deals with skin, I think.
Yeah, that's dermatologist. She needs to be seen by the dermatologist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if she goes to the hospital, then
When
she
I
can be.
saw it that Sunday that I saw it, I actually advised if she can get a boniki and atakuku.
No, Abonike is dermatologist.
So it's rubbish.
There's some E45 cream, there's some emollients.
That is sweet and sour application. Sweet and sour. Aboniki and Atagugu. Sweet and sour.
No, some E45 cream and those.
Princess,
That's a cream.
sweet
All
and
those
sour.
things will help.
excuse me, princess, all these people we are talking about, they don't have shame. Honestly, I don't think all these things is really like maybe they need therapy or something like that. It's not really applicable to all these people. They are so dirty. Honestly, they are dirty. Even when you hear them talking, you know that these are not the kind of people you can say, oh, see the therapy. Maybe they're having some kind of a mental issue. Honestly, not this kind of people.
No.
There's some people that
Sorry to
because you don't know the
Sorry to
person.
intercept you. They can actually be helped. It is a psychiatric problem. To be honest, they can.
No,
let me
it's
quickly
not
tell you a
these
story of a woman.
people.
Okay, let me quickly tell you.
You don't know this girl
Wait,
lady
let me
we are talking
let me
about.
quickly tell you a story of a woman. This was in the 80s. In the 80s, I was at the School of Nursing then. This story I would like to tell you. In the 80s, I was at the School of Nursing then. This woman, I don't know, maybe some people will know the person I'm talking about, but she was a married woman in her husband's house. She's got children of high caliber, highly placed children, yeah? But this woman, because of her sex drive, because of the habit formation, even if she wave a taxi down, the taxi pick her up. When the taxi takes her home, then there's no one in the house. She will get the taxi to do it for her.
You have to go to drill.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she do it to anywhere, even anyone. Please, can you do it to me? Can you, the children got embarrassed.
That
They
one
have
is
to- they all
different.
go-
Not these kind people we are talking
they
about.
are.
These people are dirty. When you say someone is dirty, even if you see them, once you see a lady that they don't have, they got no shame.
Yeah, they have no shame. I agree with you. Yeah, they have no shame.
there's some people that that maybe they're having mental illness, and it might not show. Brain is so complex. There's so many, mental illness that you don't have to be like going out in rags or something.
No, you don't have to.
know.
Yeah,
But
no.
yeah, you don't have to. Yeah, I agree with you, definitely. But this set of people that we are discussing is because you don't know this woman. Honestly, the way she talks, honestly, the way she talks, the way they do their things, the way they reason, that these people there is not that they have any underlying issue. It's only because they are dirty. That is just them. Maybe their upbringing, maybe they would
exactly. You're talking.
yeah. So that is what they have, like habits.
Sorry.
You understand?
Let me just say this.
Yeah.
They are the kind of people. Petke.
Honestly, it's not about therapy. Honestly, princess, even the way they reason, the sense of reasonings, the way they reason, you just imagine like, oh, what kind of people
Yeah,
are these?
they
You
are the
know?
people. They are the people.
That's like it's psychopathic disorder.
Princess,
No,
princess,
they're just being
the
wicked.
engine is gone.
It's
Oh.
rubbish.
You can't repair it.
You
The
can't.
engine
It's
is
like,
completely gone. What you knock back, what you parry, what you burn.
no.
So that one you can't repair it.
Yeah,
Okay,
can I
You
just
understand? It is the upbringing and the way these people, the way they grew up on faith. Actually, that is the reason. You can only change it when the person gets into it due to, because of a reason, maybe frustration. You understand? When the person is frustrated into that thing because of the way she's being treated or something, then you can now use therapy to convince the person to change. But in this particular case, ọmọ kò sọ̀rọ̀.
I want you, this kind of people.
What them rich? C'est
This
fini.
kind of people is this song. Want to don't sọ pé pátá kan lọ́sẹ̀ kan wọ́n sọ da uniform. And my own take is this, yeah. In as much as we've learned a lot tonight, but if it's going to be unfair to everyone on this platform not to help. They say a friend in need is a friend indeed. The camera down we saw of Elede Olabanji, Farida, why the socks in your stomach? The camera down we saw of Elede Olabanji, the woman needs help. If, according to Petk, thank God that he's dropped, and I'm going to block him because I don't understand him. I'm going to block him. You know, the person need a solution. I would have wanted us to just, if there is something you can prescribe, because when I saw that video, that picture, I actually prescribed Atagungu and Aboniki that they should use for 7 days.
I have a solution.
I'll talk after you, please.
I have a solution.
Okay,
A very good
hold
solution.
hold on. That after 7 days, if they don't see any improvement, they should ask their doctor. Now, that aside, I'm going to leave after Rain Whisper, Uloma we talk, then I will bring up another topic. We'll just have a chat about that. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You see, just like what my sister said, Princess AAO, some people need therapy. We don't, you see, I cannot excuse, you have to, when you see people who are very bitter, I don't know who this person is, by the way, that you're talking about. I didn't see the picture or video or whatever. But when you notice, but from what you guys have said, it's like you've known this person and you know that aside the camera down, maybe this person has a dirty character or something like that, right? And instead of showing pity right now, you're not, because of the person's behavior. That also could have mean that person could have been through a lot. Maybe low self-esteem. Some women suffer from very, very bad low self-esteem, poor upbringing. They've never managed themselves properly. And that could bring this looseness that they have around them. You know what I mean? Being loose, getting ready to get down. Anybody that says hello, they're happy. They're happy. They're showing stuff that they're not supposed to be showing. You know what I mean? So sometimes they need help. They need help. Some of these people who do this, because let's think about somebody who is doing something like this. And that person is like, I'm ready. When this person is not your true boyfriend, it's just somebody maybe you probably met on TikTok or met somewhere short period of time. There's something that you're yearning for. There's something that is making you so bitter that you think you don't have. Now you see somebody that is saying, fine girl, how are you? You're like, and then the next thing is camera down, I'm ready. So there's some, they're coming from a place, they're coming from a place of low, very low self-esteem. And that's the gospel truth. If they can go for therapy, and I don't think that will be working right now unless they are ready. Like somebody said, they have no shame. You don't know these people, they have no shame. The bitterness is as a result of what they have been through in their entire life. Thank you.
let me just add. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yes, Anime. Hold on. Yes, Anime. Olomo, hold on, please. Let me just
Yes.
add.
So
Hold on, Olomo. Let me just add to what Rain Whisper said. You know, before I used to think that it is what it is, but now trying to reason with Rain Whisper, I'm just thinking right about now. There's a place those people were coming from, and you never can tell what happened. Like what she's trying to say, what happened in those places these people are coming from. So at this junction, I don't want us to throw the baby away with the bait water. You understand? It has happened. It has happened. But for the fact that we are loving people on this platform, we can actually do recommend for Elede Olabanji in order to get that place a better view,
Yeah.
more likes. You understand?
Yeah.
And if you have any suggestion that will
Young
help,
Daddy,
or
before
that will
I
help
give
our
my
life,
suggestion, I want to ask you a question because èmi ò tí wo video yẹn. Àwọn tí wọ́n ti wò ó la máa béèrè question lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ because a gbọ́dọ̀ mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe é dáadáa ká tó
that is
lè
right.
prescribe.
That's right.
Now, Young Daddy, this is my question. The video you saw or you watched, allegedly. Now, I remember Bukky Jesse said something on our platform. I want to confirm if it's true. Bukky Jesse said, on this pint I meant that is cutting. Is it true?
Cabera,
No, allegedly, Lizzy. That was what Bukky Jesse said. That our this was cotton, brown cotton, according to Bukky Jesse.
and that cutting, na old cutting, not be new cutting.
So now I came back because of this. You know, I already said good night. Truly, let me be honest with you. This is women world. Let's be honest, eh? Our body is very fragile. Most especially that area is very, very fragile. What you put in that area will determine how you want that part to be. I expect something light, something very light. You understand? So she need to change that cotton stuff. She need to change it. She needs to go.
Okay. Maybe what we can do, since I don't know, maybe she's here again because she came in here and she has left. But if she's listening to us or any of his fans, if she's listening to us or any of his fans, they said that cutting is not good for you. What we can do on this platform, I can stand and assist. Yeah, if
lazy liquors, the lace ones, lace. Yeah, maybe Young Daddy can just help buy lace sneakers and send it to her.
I think we need to do fundraising with that. Young Daddy needs to donate. Or better still,
Can I quickly say something?
better still, instead of her trying to tell people to donate for solar for her, they should donate for pints.
No,
I think that is better.
Hold on. Thank God that my brother is here, the Niger. That's Karimo's latest boyfriend.
Young Daddy, don't
Can I just
deny
quickly say something so I can give the space to another person?
It's you, baby. Okay,
You see, Young Daddy,
Yeah.
you and the other people, you have been advising that she should use Atagugu and the Foyoro. I don't even. Is it
No, I
Foyoro?
said
I don't know.
no. This is why I don't like. Don't misquote me. I said Atagugu and Aboniki Bam.
Hey, sorry, Aboniki. And others have been saying some paper. Don't you know that? Don't see that area. You should have seen it very well. Even if you use some paper to scrub it from now to next year, it won't go. That place is very dark. Like a dark, in the midnight.
Wait.
The solution.
Hold on. Bio billion. Bio
It's like
billion.
preparing. It's like
Bio
preparing.
million ó ti lọ púpù.
ọ̀nà ẹ ti jì.
Bio billion. I just need Bio billion to send me that part, and I will put it on this screen so that we can see, so that maybe they will advise and prescribe the right drug. For
That is why that is exactly what I want to. That's exactly what I want to advise now, because the solution is
They'll
to
flag
make
it down. Yes, they will. It has to
they'll
be
flag
just
it.
coming back today. They'll
Oh,
flag it down.
okay.
The only thing you need to make that area look, it has to rhyme, and for it to rhyme, see, the only solution is tell her to be drinking Coca-Cola.
Olúọmọ ewé pín is the best solution. Ẹ lọ bèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn alágbo.
See, the coke will enter into the body. The Nigerian
Sandpaper is so harsh.
Your skin will change.
Ewé pín àwa ń sọ fún yín from experience. Àwa ti treat irú àwọn situations bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn in the past.
Wow.
Ewé pín is the
Yes.
best. Ewé pín ni ẹ kò sọ pẹ̀lú confidence. Èmi náà like irú àwọn iṣẹ́ yẹn kán gbé iṣẹ́ yẹn fẹ́ mi èmi ní máa bá wọn lò níbẹ̀. Ewé pín ni a máa fi ṣe.
You see, tell her to be drinking Coca-Cola everywhere. Her skin will change. Then that place will rhyme. It will cover everything now. All this scrubbing.
Excuse me, young daddy, please, can I say something? When you are saying so, like maybe they're having some mental illness, what about those ladies with dark knuckles, right? And they still flaunt it.
I know.
What can you say?
The boyfriend is here. Karima's boyfriend.
No, I'm not even mentioning names. So some ladies, they still flaunt it. They don't care. All this, but down below that you are saying that maybe they're having some certain thing. They are dirty. That is just it.
No. But for me, the dirty knuckle is still better. It can still be.
It's not dirty knuckle. It's burnt knuckle. Burnt knuckle is different from dirty under.
Exactly. When your knuckle is burnt and you still flaunt it, you don't take care of it. Then what about down below? You understand what I'm
But
saying?
down below, it's easy to cover down below. You can't cover knuckle now. You cannot
that's
cover
what
knuckle. Can you put your hand in the pocket 247?
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's someone that can flaunt that one that doesn't care. You
At
understand?
least my Karimo flaunts her own.
I'm not doing this.
Don't worry, God know your house number.
You need to go and buy soda. Hello, you know what? Lórí kíní ìjókòó tá a dé kò dáa o. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo fọlọ́run bẹ̀ gbogbo yín. Ẹ bá mi fowó sí GoFundMe. Kówó lè káyé pátá lè yọ fún ìjókòó tá a dé. Ó rẹ̀ pé àwọn pátá pátì tó máa ń lò yẹn.
Bọ̀ wọn láwọn wá pátá náà. Mo rò pé inverter náà láwọn wá.
Rárá pátá tó ń wọ̀ yẹn òun ló fa èélá. Pátá tó ń wọ̀ yẹn ló fa èélá sábẹ́.
Just protection take time. The government feel lọ́ra láti fẹ́ gbẹ. So now why no one carry come up with that? We don dey emphasize on pattern now. Person say.
Wetin I do now? Say person wey be say e head no correct. Person wey be say e bomb iwájú òbò don pa yẹn. Now e come dey use where e wan put your inverter abi abọ́ta. Where e wan put.
The Naija one person.
Mo ń gbọ́ yìí.
Wọ́n ní kíní yẹn wà decomposed.
But kò dáa o, ká má parọ́ ká má jalè kò dáa, it's not good. Mo dẹ̀ ti sọ fún Bukky ò lè make heaven, Bukky ò lè make heaven. Especially ibi tán ti lo picture woman yẹn tó ṣẹnu shoot yẹn tán wá lọ gbé picture ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́. And that's uncalled for. Kò dáa rárá, it's not good. It's unfair. Tá a bá ń jà bí ká kú kọ́ náà.
Bí ká kú kọ́ 100%.
Bí tá a bá ń jà bí ká kú kọ́ náà.
You see how honestly speaking, let this be a lesson to everyone. Ladies, please, I beg all of you, if you are not mentally strong, don't do camera down, camera down, don't do it. just do camera off. Lobaton, off your camera. If you're not mentally strong to withstand, because right nowadays we are using the telephone, we are even moving to the AI level now. The telephone we are using is not pinging like those old black men.
100%, bro.
You see, whatever you do,
Sorry, let me just add to what you just said, Mr. Luomo. Even if you're mentally strong, don't do it. Women, please, don't do it.
that is it. Yeah, some people are strong enough to be
Children,
fighting.
you have
Some
family
people can
I
never.
really
members.
pity for that.
Yeah, you have
Like
family
seriously.
members, and if you have children, the internet will never delete
I
that
really,
thing by
I really
itself.
feel for that people.
So that's me. I'm the kind of person that I believe in. I don't believe in medicine after death. I believe in avoiding problem rather than solving it. Avoid problem rather than looking for a way to solve it. Because if you are looking for a problem, that problem it might consume you. So it is when you are still alive that you can say you want to face it to solve the problem. But if you are not strong enough, don't even try it. The telephone we are using these days, the telephone that will be counting your steps, that will be counting your calories, that knows almost everything about you. Anything you do, you will even talk to your telephone. Hello, call me. You will hear your name. You will hear everything. So it is.
Episode, Oluomo, hold on, please, guys, hold on. I'm going to block this pet cake. Look at what he wrote. He said somebody is physically challenged under, and she's doing camera now. No,
No, she purposely do that thing now. It's not that she snap it. She purposely, your daddy. She purposely snap that thing now. She purposely snap it. It's not that. It's not any camera that they put on her pussy. She purposely. Maybe she think.
No.
Kini
We saw
you
that.
know.
We saw that thing. She was carried away, and the guy she was on a video call with, actually, she showed the guy what she was trying to do, and the guy screenshot that place. That was what happened. No, there's nothing. See, what happened between that person and the guy is something that one is even Titiwa Savage real life. Ó dẹ̀ dùn mí gan. Ọ̀rọ̀ Tiwa Savage yẹn.
Ó tó bí àbí. Ó pàǹpà.
Ọ̀rọ̀ Tiwa Savage yẹn dùn mí.
It is a savage. Ìyá tó tóbi yẹn gan wọ jumbo.
Jẹ́rí ti jókòó sádé ẹ̀ ní lè jẹun o. Wàhálà ìkíní yẹn ní kúrú náà àfi bí ìgbà tó yẹ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ti ń sin ajá. Kò dáa o.
Daddy,
No, but maybe the camera has
why did you
default.
carry this woman up?
I don't know.
Maybe the camera has a default. It's possible that the camera has.
Yeah, exactly. You know, with spice.
Yeah.
So what about the face? Why is it down below? Only down below. What about the face?
ṣé before ti kámẹ́rà yẹn náà ló jẹ́ kẹ́nu yẹn ṣe bí ẹnu ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ ni.
Àbí ẹni.
This is why we
No,
tell
no.
people do
I
not,
fear-
you
I
cannot,
fear
you
those
cannot
people.
take the
Let me tell you
heat. Do
something.
not stay in the kitchen. Don't
That
stay
mouth
in
is sensation, though. It's sensation.
fear the
You know, when
person-
you are feeling your sensation,
Sensation.
I fear the person that did not fear the person that killed Goliath. Ẹni tó pa Goliath, mo bẹ̀rù ẹ̀ gan, mo bẹ̀rù ẹni tó pa Goliath. Ṣé Jókòó Tádé ò mọ̀ pé ògbó máa ṣẹ̀ sígbà tó ń bú Mohbad? Kí ni ìyẹn ò dáa?
wà God's power God's protection ẹ máa fàǹtì síwájú òbò yẹn o stop
Mo gbàgbé
disrespecting
ní ọmọ ìwà
ẹ fàǹtì síwájú ẹ.
ṣé wọ́n exhume ṣé
Sorry.
Your daddy, there's also.
Sorry, I need to drop her because I don't want to.
Do you know what she was about to say? If
Your
they
daddy,
assume- if
there is
they
a song.
assume the thing-
Young daddy, I want you to take this song. Matter kan, fọ́sẹ̀ kan.
God's protection, send request back. Come and finish that if they assume. I don't understand.
Wọ́n lọ ẹ̀sùn ìṣòwò Jókòó Tádé. Ó wá ti kọjá ààyè.
But
Exemption ló bá Jókòó Tádé.
now we've been able to establish three things here. Yeah, that camera down is not good, irrespective of whatever you're in a relationship with. Don't be carried away. And Ren Whisper says something that is germane, that the people or the person, based on our own culture, the person that will be affected most is the woman, because at the point in time, the guy you're casting is nude outside. Some ladies will see it and they will be like, àwọn like nǹkan tí ọmọ yẹn fi ṣọkùnrin o pé àwọn gan fẹ́ jẹ ń bẹ̀. They'll be looking for a number, So based on that, ladies, please, an advice from Rain Whisper, which this platform is supporting, is that let us be guided. Don't let us be too carried away with whatsoever you're in a relationship with, because it is sweet today, it might be bitter tomorrow, and you might not be able to ascertain the level of maturity the other person has. You understand? The person might just be a kid that, what you share when the going was smooth and was good, the person might just bring it out to spite you. You understand? So please, let us be careful, and God will help us.
Yeah, God, please, can I quickly say something before I go? Because I got to go now, please.
Okay, bro.
So my final submission is that, just like your daddy just said, please, ladies, be very, very careful. Every relationship is always sweet at the beginning.
At the beginning,
Very, very sweet. But there will be challenges. And when that thing happens, anything can happen. So a guy that has your nude or a guy that has your video can do anything with it. So please be careful. My own personal advice is, no matter how much you fall in love, don't do it. Just avoid it. Please.
Okay.
Thank you very much. God bless you all.
He just said, no matter how you fall in love, is there love? Does love still exist? The person that did camera.
There is love. Me, I love my wife. Go away from oh no! I love my wife. I like her. I love my wife back then.
Even if there is still love, you close the camera before you have a sex with a woman.
No. God protection. You wanted to say something about if they go and exhume that Abi?
Mo rò pé ṣé wọ́n exhume Yorùbá ló ti lè dùn kò lè dùn ní English. Kí n sọ ní Yorùbá, ikú ò ní pa yín. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ṣé wọ́n exhume Òbójókòtádé ni?
Èmi nígbà láti sọ pé lọ exhume ẹ̀ ní. Ibi tó ti exhume ẹ̀ náà ti fi ṣí ọbẹ̀ kan. Ó bẹ̀ kó bẹ̀ jáde. Èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ gbórúkọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn jáde láì ṣe pé wọ́n exhume ẹ̀.
We are close to justice. Tani, wait, who is this? We are close to justice. Already you go that.
Bàbá la fi jọ ṣé ẹ gbọ́ interview bàbá tí bàbá ní wọn ò kẹtàn lé wọn fáwọn ọ̀dẹ̀ mọ́ bí tó ti gbé
What I wait, Baba going to sign by you. Baba, seriously, right about now. I think
Baba Oda.
It's not about already about that. Baba has signed. He has lost his child already. Then he's not here to lose anything again. And I think Baba is coming out to tell anybody that cares to listen. Because the truth that is there is that there is no reasonable government that will say what Lagos State government did that is absolutely right. How would they go for a test, autopsy, toxicology after waiting for 8-10 weeks, and you come out and you said the test you went for, you spend the whole money to go to United States, according to Lagos State government, that that the reports cannot ascertain the cause of death. For me, I was highly disappointed. I was thinking they're gonna come up. I knew they were not gonna come out straight, but I was not expecting them to even to give Nigeria another bad PR. I was just thinking they would just come out with the initial plan they stick to, to level it on the nose and we move ahead. But for them to come out and say that the death was not ascertained, and I asked myself a question: Timothy Toku, Timothy, wọn ò fi sínú pósí, tán fi lọ sin. Well, they did not put any chemical. There was no salt, there was no Maggi, there was no pepper on his chest before they went to bury, him shabbishly. And it was even after a month that the body was exhumed and they did autopsy. And the family to carry out their own autopsy. And they were able to establish that this guy was actually killed and he got justice. And I'm now asking myself, the same country that we are in, they're now telling us another different story. Even the fact that they covered this guy's ear, nose, they placed chest on him. Timothy was not weapon. They didn't wear clothes. They didn't prepare him for burial. But Mohbad, even the preparation for the burial was illegal by placing salt and all components, blah, 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 and with the fake coffee they bought. You understand? Timothy did not decompose. So he's a person that stayed 8 days in coffee, casket. And they're now telling us it's decomposed. It's just sad. It's just really sad. It's really
Young Daddy, I don't expect you to be in talking like this as if that you are disappointed in Lagos State
Yeah, that's why I
government.
told you I'm not disappointed. Me, I was expecting
Because
them. Nisuru.
because
Me, I was
if
expecting
this same
them.
person, if this same person could see that on that day when they were having NSAS, you saw so many deaths and you came out on a broadcast and tell us that there's no casualty. You same person, and Konibaje even gave us a hint that that they should be jubilating, that some department in Alausa, they are ready to support Wumi. So what do you expect from those people? And the alleged father too, is part of them. I'm not even expecting lesser than what they are doing, because anything they call Lagos is always fake. Anything they call Lagos will never happen to anybody here.
Just what you said. Ask somebody. We were just chatting and we're talking about this justice for Mohbad, and he was trying to give me some stories. And I asked that person a question. I said, tell me, in Lagos State, mention one case that justice was served. Thank you very much. Mention one case that they gave justice. Even when Fisher William pie, see justice. See, even justice where they glaring, Lagos State no they give. You understand? Lagos State no give. Justice where they glaring. The most fucked up thing that is happening about this Mohbad case is that they did not prepare for a long time battle. They thought that after 3 months, all of us with the cry Mohbad, just we don't go sleep at the Bakamu. They did not prepare for all these things. But here we are. 9 months, we dey enter 10 months. We still the blow say like say now yesterday guy bye. You understand? So now wetin dey be that? Answers where they buy plenty people, trend like this. But just one person, just this guy when they buy one person, they trend almost 1 year. Everybody is still talking about justice for Mohbad. That's why I advise the wife. See why? To bang bo, kuma gboni bi to ting bo. If you've done wrong, if you want to enjoy life, even though you're going to spend 75 years more plus this 24 you've clocked, if you want to enjoy a bit of it, you need to go and settle with Mohbad's spirit. If you don't settle with Mohbad's spirit, if you spend 100 years with your 24 and makes it 124, you see that 100 years, Olomafi, Olo finish àǹfààní kankan. Because he actually told you that. 25. He actually told you, if you're going to spend 100 years with that 25, totally low, Wumi, you need to go and appeal your alleged husband. If not, things will be difficult for you. You've not seen somebody that has billion, and even in that billion, his life is very miserable to the point of pain. Do the needful. It's an advice.
Sorry, Yok Daddy. Let me tell you, it's not really easy for Wumi to appeal to Mo's spirit. Because of the kind of person she is. Like what you were saying, like this thing happened in Lagos, and for the fact that why she did that thing, right? She has a motive, and everything that is happening now, she never expected it, and also she's not even feeling remorseful at all. It's as if she's even proud of what she did. And the way she's doing her things, if you see the way she talks, it's like she's always like nothing will happen, that she's really safe. She's just trying to play defensive game all the time. Someone that is not, that doesn't really realize what she did. How do you want her to say, oh, I need to appeal to the spirit of the boyfriend because I don't call Mohbad a husband, you know? So all these things we are saying, I think when this girl realized, like, oh, what I did, definitely it will show. It will show in her behavior, the way she will talk. But
Okay.
no.
Okay, hold on. I want to change our line of discussion. I've said it tonight, we're not going to be serious. We'll just be touching the case and we'll be opting out. Now, let's go back to our topic. And the question is now, at what point can a lady trust a man? Everybody's silent. Right, we topic.
Oh, can I
Master,
say
even
something, please?
even
Okay.
that man is heaven and hell to you. Never on earth trust a man.
Buy a billion.
No, you
No,
don't
that-
say that.
Buy a billion.
Please.
Attack.
No, let me say something,
think that was
please.
the question.
Can I say something?
no.
Can I say
No,
something?
what do you mean?
Buy
That's
your
the
billion.
question.
Hold on,
Okay.
hold on a
No, that
second,
wasn't the
please.
question. That wasn't the question.
That
He
was the
said
question
at
now.
what point? He said
Yeah.
he said at what point?
Yes,
Yeah?
yeah.
That question is like, you can
Mama,
trust
answer
people.
that question. No, now you are stuttering. No.
Sorry?
Can I answer that question?
Oh, yeah, go on. Answer that question fast, because I want to make my own
The
submission
question
too.
is, I will use the question to sing. I have one sing for that question. O lè
Dependable God.
tóbìnrin lọ́rùn. Wait.
Dependable God.
O lè tóbìnrin lọ́rùn, wọ́n máa do. Kò sí bó ṣe lè tẹ́ obìnrin lọ́rùn,
Oh
wọ́n máa
my
do.
God, God's
O dẹ̀ lè tẹ́
protection.
ọkùnrin lọ́rùn, ó máa dó bò.
Let you drop. That girl is making them give me restriction.
Yeah,
Drop
please. I believe something. You just don't trust 100%. You know, you can trust, but do you have to, like, at the back of your mind, you know we are all human. There's no how we can. There's some times that something can happen that you'll be disappointed. You understand? You don't trust 100% just to protect yourself.
Can I wait? I want to know whether you get my question. What was my question, please?
You say at what point, right? Can you like trust a man?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay, that at what point? I think probably when you are together, right? When your man is with you and you are together, because of that, at what point, right? You can still trust each other. I'm not sure if I answer properly, but I believe when you are together, when you are with your man, you can still trust him that at least you are in the same roof at that particular period. You understand?
So hold on. So when you're not together on the same roof, then you don't trust.
When you're together, when you're not together, to be honest, you just don't put your mind like, oh, you even want to know. You even don't put your mind there that you want to know what is going on out there, just to save yourself, to save your sanity. To be honest, don't bother yourself, right? Don't bother. But the man is out there, right? Let him do whatever he wants to do out there, right? Just put it at this is your man. You understand? So that is the way I think I can answer that question.
Where is Anna Suko?
Can I hear something? The question, my own submission would be, you can trust a man at any point in time until proven otherwise.
Mama, God bless you. To the point of death. To the point of death. God bless you, man. God bless you.
You'll be disappointed, princess.
You know what? Yeah, that's why I said
you'll be disappointed.
That's why I said you can trust a man until proven otherwise. Like there should be an element of trust in any relationship.
Exactly.
If there's no trust, even the Bible says, can two work together except they agree?
They agree.
You understand?
Yes.
So if you don't agree, if you don't have an element, an iota of trust, then the relationship shouldn't stand.
I'm not saying you shouldn't have an iota of trust. What I said is, to a certain extent, you need to trust your man, but the thing is, at the back of your mind, there should be reservation. Honestly. There should be reservation because
let me ask you a question. Sorry to interrupt.
Okay,
let me ask you a question.
It's all right.
Why the reservation?
Because of disappointment. Like what you said, that if there's no trust, you need to trust your man. But you have to protect your sanity as well. If you have
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I believe that you can see trust
because you can see trust
until the person proves otherwise.
Yeah, that means even that prove otherwise. Okay, if you don't prepare your mind.
Hold on. I want to ask a question. God created man and woman. Now, isn't only woman that have hearts?
No.
Men too, they have hearts, Abi?
Yes, definitely.
The same way you have women that their hearts are like sandpaper, is the same way you have men that their hearts are like sandpaper. Yeah? Am I correct? Now, if we are saying that trusting a man is at your own risk, the men could also come up with trusting a woman is at your own risk. You know why? And this will be my point and my example. We've seen cases upon cases. Even the one we are still having now is part of the cases that you see a man go married, have 6 children with his lovely wife, did not have any other extra marital affair. He would not have any children or any child outside, not even a dog outside, but 6 kids with a man. And time to go to Canada, they will go for DNA, and out of the 6 kids, 5 will be for another person. Only 1 will be for him. So who shall we fear?
Okay. Now, what you say, yeah? At what percentage is that?
What you
You
say?
understand? Percentage. I mean, like, what is that thing that happened, right? I know there's some cases, but if you're now talking like, oh, it does happen.
Who drop her now? Please send request back. I'm enjoying your
It
maybe
actually does happen both ways, to be honest with you.
no, but at this point, I'm coming out from this point of you married a woman, you stay together, and at the point you have children, and among the children that God has blessed you with is only among 5. This thing happened in my state. Among 6 children that this pastor had with the wife, among 6, now only 1 be the pastor. After they run DNA, they wanted, they want us to go to Canada, and they ran a DNA test in St. Nicholas, Lagos. Among the 6 kids, now only 1 be this pastor became. And the man, after getting that result, went on stroke. And I wait to kill that man with that. Now my question is, and this is what I mean, this is the truth. Lagos State is one of the most populous states in Nigeria. Do you know if today they declare DNA free of charge in Lagos, and they make it mandatory for every family that you must conduct a DNA test? You know there will be world war, justice against 2 women in Lagos State. Yes or no?
Yes, of course. I agree with you.
Young Daddy, let me say something. Yeah, I know it does
Wait,
happen.
hold on. So with this simple arithmetic or analogy,
Yes. Theory.
now women be our problem.
No.
100. No, Papa. No.
No.
Now,
No,
actually, I would say women
It
are.
is both ways.
I'm a
No,
woman.
let's be sincere.
I'm a
Let us be
woman,
real.
but
Let us
I'll
be sincere.
actually
It is
say
both
women
ways.
are the problem.
Princess,
But the
hold on,
case
man.
that you are
Okay, hold on,
What's
guys.
it?
Bayo, hold on. Princess has said she has agreed that women are the problem. You,
No.
Bayo, you are saying they are both ways.
100. No. 100%.
Bayo,
Okay.
let me have your submission, please.
Okay, now this is what I think in that aspect. Now, using this man, this popular guy, as a person, as an example, when he wanted to get married to his wife, this guy, this Nigerian comedian, this short guy, when he wanted to get married,
Inedu.
when he wanted to marry the first son, the wife was still dating the ex when they wanted to get married. So eventually, so I would say that because the girl was checking the insecurity of the whole scenario, she think, let me still be playing both parts. I don't know which one's going to go, right? So eventually, Chinedu was able to go with the ring. And she feel like, Chinedu, okay, let me go with Chinedu, but pregnant. She did it. But now, what I understand is that thing did not stop. Because Chinedu's problem was the last child they have was as a result of the Kurukere Waka that she was wakaring that made Chinedu to start contesting the paternity of the last child. It was the paternity of the last child they wanted to contest, not the entire children. Because at the point that Chinedu wanted to contest the paternity, the woman has started our Kurukere Waka again. That's an example of one. that led to the fact that the firstborn was not even his son. Even the last one was his son. But now looking at that scenario, if this woman is doing kurukere waka, even when she's married, and the husband suspected to the fact of doing DNA, that means the man outside doing that kind of waka, kurukere waka with a married woman is also doing it wrongly, and possibly is doing it while he's married. Possibly the man is also doing it while he's married.
Hold on, Bayo. Now, from what you said, I had to clap for your summation. Now, right. In chemistry, we have metals, we have non-metals. Non-metals are always receiving electrons from metals. Now, let's bring that back to the secular world. My own theory, I believe non-metals are women, and I believe metals are men. So, because non-metals, they like to receive. That's their characteristics. They like to receive from metal. Now, point number one, if a woman refused to be tempted, if a woman stand on her ground and not compromise, if a woman, whatever the woman might be passing through in a relationship, did not allow greed to enter her eye, to go astray, don't you think it's going to be a better country? Because once Sokinikon, even in this justice for Mobile that we learn, now we've seen a virgin that was disvirgined by her husband, that have never had any affair with any man, and is scared of DNA. Now this Nigeria, we see him now.
Oh, York, can I buttress your point? I'm a woman, and I can tell you for free that, men do cheat just to test their virility. But women cheat for a purpose.
That is
For a purpose.
that is deep.
Yes. Men
Princess.
actually cheat. Men cheat for virility, but women cheat for a purpose. And I'll tell you, it's not that it's just happening now. Women cheat a lot. I think I read somewhere, but I can't confirm that women cheat more than men.
Okay.
Women want a very
I
soft.
don't agree. I don't agree with that.
No. Let me tell you. You might not agree,
Just hold on.
but let me tell you. It doesn't start from now.
Sorry for referring to anybody as guys. So my manners, please. Sorry. I just want to say this. Yeah. When a princess is saying now, let's look at it this way. If I want to ask this general question from everyone, even with the comment section. When a woman, whether is married or whatever, tells her boyfriend that I love you, and when a man tell a lady, I'm still asking comment section to this question, that I love you, which person loves with her heart? Which person loves with her head? Please.
I think it depends. Yeah? Yeah, it depends, to be honest. Like some men, they do love with their heart. And some women, they do as well. Yeah? So it depends on the individual. And all this love we are saying, honestly, all this love, now I don't know how it is now, because I don't see love out there. I'm a grandma, right? My own period, I know women, we do love with all our heart, right? And But now I'm so scared of women out. Ladies out there. Yeah, if you say like before, women, like they said, we are soft-minded, right? We are like we are so sensitive. But now, ladies are so hard. But I will now link it to something, please. Probably what some women, older women, what they face, what men did to some of the women. Probably that is the repercussion. Probably that is the consequence of what is happening now. Because so many homes, right? So many homes, they had like sort of issue. Men, their fathers, they were not there for them. I mean, not all. I mean, so many. Yeah, the fathers, they were not there at all. And now it's like, if you now bring up children, girls, up in that kind of relationship, she would have it in mind like, oh, what happened to my mama? I won't let it happen to me. So it makes some ladies so wide that even talk of love, they will not even go there. When they say it, they just say it. So I think what has happened before is what we are saying now is the repercussion of what is going on. What was, like then, every woman, if women said, okay, like this is what I passed through, you'll be like, wow, really? So what, that is, you say something that in no circumstances you leave your marriage. Yeah, though I'm happy that you change it later, like when it's like sort of violence, you just have to run. You understand? I always say something, when you are in a relationship, right? If you're facing such and you are trying to mend the guy, right? Please don't say because you are there for your children. Because even those children that are there witnessing that kind of thing, you are not doing them any favor. Because psychologically, what you are imbibing in those children's brain is toxic. So the best thing, if you know you're trying to rectify that home and the man is not changing and it's still, the violence is still continue, it's better you leave.
Thank you very much. Thank
Okay,
you.
let me go back to my
Hold on, Presence. Rain Whisper, can we have you? Then we'll go to Presence.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
We have new people, then we allow them. Let's go on first.
Thank you very much. First, I want to start with men are different from women. Body anatomy, the way they behave, the way we behave as women, were different from men. Your daddy, you asked the question, the first time you asked, I'm trying to bring back your question, something that has to do with between the men and the women, right? Something like that. And we've also talked about women who cheat, get pregnant and then bring those children back home. Yes, women are the receiver, but men do cheat too. You'll be amazed when something happens. When something happens to a man and they're about to share the wheel, you see 10,000 women coming from left, center, and right. And the wife is like, oh my God. The only reason why we don't see that ratio or we can't put those ratio together is because men don't get pregnant. If men get pregnant, you will see a lot of pregnant men. They will not be able to hide that. A woman can go one time and get pregnant.
Where are you heading to? Men get pregnant. Where are you heading to? Right.
You just Prince, wait. You go get your turn. We dey wait for you now. You will wait for. Prince, wait. Now your turn go reach now. Wait, make
please
me
wait.
right.
Let me use my turn. Men don't get, okay, like he said, men don't get pregnant. That's the reason why they don't catch them. If you know the amount of infidelity, the amount of things, I'm sorry to men, and you know you guys are amazing. Without you, I don't think we'll all be here as well. You know, with all respect to men, they are who they are. My thing is, in the end, the women, the carriers, the ones that it will show, we have to be careful. We need to be careful. In terms of love, I think it comes from both ways. And I think even if you're loving someone, open your eyes. Open your eyes. Very important that you guard your heart, regardless of what you're going into. Anybody can turn their back on you, whether you as a woman or the man as a man. Anybody can turn their back. Now, I always look at relationship as a business. I look at relationship as a business, meaning that we all have to remind each other every time the reason why we came together. Whether you're in love or not, what matters is respect. When you respect yourself and you respect each other, you don't hurt each other. You don't do things that would be detrimental to that relationship. That's why you see these days, people are enticed by money, enticed by stupidity, enticed by friends, enticed by things that are not even supposed to be. And here is this to my fellow women out there. Even if we like to put it on the men, eventually we all have to remember they don't get pregnant. The women get pregnant, your ship will show. Thank you. That's my submission for now.
Thank you, Whisper. Before somebody else speaks, let me just say this, yeah, because I was trying to ask myself this question when I made that submission that even the ladies that had 5 children and none is with their husband, now still man impregnates. You understand? Even the case where we deal on now, when they fear to do DNA, now still person you can will get better. Now the point is this: I feel it is very difficult for a man to bring a bastard in, but it's very easy for a woman, you know, knowing fully well that these kids are not for this man, and the man is still struggling to survive. They will bring those kids for that man to be taken care of. Imagine that man on Oriyomi Hamzat program after Baba Mohbad went there. There are 4 children. Inside the 4 children, none be that. If you see the man, this man is even poor. None inside those children be the man children. Why be say women get that heart? We be say, now another person get picking, but they will get that confident. They tell us, say, now you born them now. Why? If no be say, na devil then be. Sorry.
Daddy, you talk. If a man is all the children, make I speak pidgin for here too.
Yeah.
All the children, not be the man picking. That woman try for her. Because something they wrong with that man. There are some things where women they close where we don't know. That's the truth. All children?
Hey, I fear your agenda. We got echo.
Let me just say something. Let me start from the trust you talked about earlier on. That at what point can a woman trust
a man?
A man. I would say from my own side, trusting a man, you check your mental health.
Ibola to just say bye. Our gonna need mental health now. Right?
You check your mental health. If you're going to trust a man, 30%, 20%, 10%, 1%. I won't give it to 100% because a man can easily they can easily break your heart at any time they want it, and they don't care. They don't care if they want to. If they want to destroy something in the seconds, they will destroy it and they will just go. They will move on immediately. But women will still be thinking of the beginning, how they start, what they have passed through, the sweet time and the hard time. They will still be thinking of it. no trust for any man. Don't try it. If you trust a man, that is.
Hold on.
If you,
I want to ask you a question. You dey talk. Now we're on a case that Mohbad pikin they dem doing 1-year-old boy. No be Mohbad get am. And I want you to relate. Hold on. I want you to relate what you just said to that story. If you're saying that men they don't have blah blah blah, I feel that a woman no get heart because you no get as to be. Hold on. You no get as to be. You had a vow or you're dating someone or you're married to someone and I don't know, you carry belle come from outside. Can't give person with the inside. Make it in nurture. And the pikin go reach 27-year-old. And if nothing happen, that secret no go come out. Not bad.
okay, let me tell you something, Dario. If we are to blame the mother of the bastard, we will still go back to the man that pregnant her. Is it not a man? Does that man tell his wife at home that I have done something wrong outside? I have a baby outside. See, we're still going back to the man. Trusting a man, that means you have a bipolar.
Oh, okay, sorry, madam. That means if you're in a position with me,
wait,
this is the way you
round
be
it up.
defending yourself.
Wait,
Sorry,
I
madam.
want to round it up. I want to round it up because I'm not going to trust any woman. I am not. So far blood runs in your vein. Don't ever trust any gender. Woman can break your heart.
No.
Madam, you didn't answer my question. I said if you're in a position of Wunmi and what happened to Wunmi, and you are in a position, this is the way you'll be defending yourself, right?
Okay, on that Wunmi case, you can see that Wunmi is finding a way to defend herself.
She's defending herself.
We have different. We
And
have
that's what you are
different
doing
ways.
now.
Wait,
Instead of you
let me tell you something.
to say
Let me
the
tell you something.
truth,
Wait,
instead of you to
let
say
me
the
tell you
truth,
something.
you are trying to defend your
the
gender.
priest waits. The priest waits.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. If I were to be Wunmi, I won't defend myself the way she's defending herself. Pátápátá máa gbé ọmọ sílẹ̀ lọ ṣe. Yes, kì í ṣe ọmọ Mohbad. Fine. Ó ṣáà ní bàbá. And I know the father. I know the father.
Because you are not in a position.
You don't want me to partake
But the way you guys are defending yourself, that means that if you are in a position, you will do everything to fight this against justice.
Before you people will ask me to go for DNA test, I would have gone there and said about
your
go and do
gender.
DNA.
They don't help
The prince, in all fairness, you see the line she just said now. At the point, I was of the opinion that even if, that boy was, even if, let's even assuming that Wunmi made a mistake and they had domestic violence and it results to Mohbad's death. And this is the way I see it. It has happened, it has happened. There's nothing anybody wants to say that will bring Mohbad's back, 100%. But don't you think that if that girl has gone to the father-in-law and begged the father-in-law that tẹ́ bá fẹ́ pa mí ni ẹ pa mí, báyìí ló ṣẹlẹ̀, báyìí ló ṣẹlẹ̀, báyìí ló ṣẹlẹ̀. Do you, me, with the person of Aloba I'm seeing, Joseph Aloba I'm seeing, I don't seem like the person that want to go back and forth. I seem like a person probably that would just like to say, okay, God give it, God take it. My opinion.
Exactly. No, because of our greediness and our selfishness, that's what put us to where we are today. What's supposed to do on the 12th of September is supposed to go and meet Aloba and explain everything and beg that man. We wouldn't have been in this situation that we find ourselves today. But because of our greediness, selfishness, I don't know, convulsiveness, what do I call it? That's why he just want to eat everything, you know, and she believes she's smart enough to hide, to put everything, you know, because of the people behind her. That's why she think out she can do it. And look at the
selfish. Very selfish.
Look at where she finds herself today.
If not
She's supposed
because
to go
Wumi
and
is
confess to that
selfish,
man
with what we
and
said
beg
now,
that man. And we wouldn't be in this position today.
she would have even called some people in the family that
In the family.
And
Up
you know
to today,
you know another
none of her parents call Aloba.
Prince, you know another thing. Even the issue of this DNA Konijeyo.
I'm telling you, Obama
at all.
DNA issue not have come out.
Mr. Aloba Mr. Aloba we cover everything for her.
I tell
everything.
That is where I see the man go. And that's where I see the man too, though.
But I mean, because she's too greedy, selfish, you know, arrogant,
yeah. And you know, and now it is because of the excessive. It is excessive. The prince, it is excessive use of drugs. I would look at it that way. I mean, the excessive use of drugs, yeah. Oh man, excessive use of drugs. Oh man, oh man, they can't share unimaginable.
By a billion, please hold on.
Yes,
we have two people. They are new, Bibi and Max Sonia. So Max Sonia go first, and Bibi will come. Then we'll continue.
Good evening, everyone. Young Daddy, good evening. I greet you special. I greet everyone on the panelist. Did you know what?
Good evening.
Wumi is not a woman. Let me go from there. Wumi that you guys are talking about, every one of us are talking about, since on the 12th of September last year, Wumi is not a woman. Wumi was just this person that was just on the street, happens to be in somebody's life, and was targeting to kill that person. Wumi was on a mission on that boy's life. Wumi is not a woman. You get my point? That is there. Now, let me go to the question you asked. I am a married woman. And you see, I am so happy that this very topic is here right now, because you see, there is no marriage in the whole world. I will say in the whole world again, no. We don't have marriage anymore. You can imagine that maybe when you are even with a single, maybe you're sitting down with a single lady, a single person now, discussing with that person about marriage, maybe said, on your wedding day, I will do this for you. The person, the first thing that will come out of there, they will tell you, who wants to marry? I will do this for you. They are not ready to marry. Wumi was not even ready for the marriage at the first time. She was there for a purpose, and that was that purpose that she just accomplished on that 12th of September last year. You get my point? And there's many of Wumi out there. That is Wumi type that will tell you that because my husband cheats, I will cheat also. If you are a married woman, most especially when you have a child in that marriage and your husband do anything, you see, if you are a married woman, most especially when maybe children, one or two, don't join two of you, I don't think there is anything that your husband will do that you will say, yes, because this man do this, I have to do it also. I don't think it's nice. Please don't quote me wrong. That is how I understand my own. Because I grew up with an auntie. This woman has 6 children. I was a sister to the husband. I called her my auntie, and I called my brother that was supposed to be my brother. I called him the son's name. You understand? I call him Baba Joseph because he wasn't a good man at all. He did not teach me any good thing. Everything I learned in life, I learned it from the woman that was not even my auntie. She was a total stranger that the man bring to our family, but I learn everything that I'm benefiting from now. I learn everything from that woman. This woman, my uncle will go out, bring another woman to the house. She will walk out of the house and give them chance. I am telling you nothing but the truth. I am here, I am telling you nothing but the truth. I am from Benue State, Idoma by tribes. You get my point?
Hold on. Benue State, Idoma. Now, did they greet Anya?
Yes, sir.
Anya Cho.
You get my point. Daddy York, this man will go out, he will get his F drunk, come back to the house, messed up the whole house, do all kinds of rubbish. When the woman talk, he will still beat her up. At a point, I was even advising the woman, please leave this house. This man is useless. She will say it to my face, you are too small to call my husband a useless man. Don't call him a useless man. He is useless, but we have children. 6 children involved already. I don't want my children to be useless like him. You get my point? This woman suffered. Young daddy, this woman suffered. Train up the children. She was the one who trained up the whole 6 children. You understand? This man was a policeman. He was not helping in any form at all. Any day he gave money for food, glory be to God, everybody will be happy. At a point, the woman made up her mind. If you give, if you did not give, we must eat. But there's a way she trained everybody in that house. If we are drinking gari in that house, you'll be thinking we are eating pepper soup.
Please, hold on. Let me just say this. Before I go far, I'm a bit emotional now. To all the strong women outside there, because I know there are strong women outside there, like the person she's referring to. So all the strong women outside there, a round of applause for you guys. Really. Some men could be so stupid. A round of applause again.
Sister, God bless you. God bless you.
Continue.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because of
What they call them? Say that they call them ain't no talking. She better be justice for mobile we they do. Make I change the topic before they go so you can record us now. The king.
Yeah, I mean, is it? Are they flagging again?
We are
talking about something else now. I would have loved some other people, BB and the crocodile self too.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to topic?
BB. Let's have BB. The person, masculine, maybe she will come back. Let's have BB. She's gone down. Maybe she got a call. Let's have BB, please. BB, can you unmute? BB, can you unmute? BB, can you unmute? BB is nowhere to be found. Okay.
Oh, did they would jelly?
Yeah, no get that. I don't.
Can I say something quickly, please?
Yeah, Rain,
Since BB is not here.
Yeah, Rain, go. Please go ahead.
It's sad though. It's very sad. I think every woman should be a shield for the man. Every woman should be a shield for her man. Okay? Reason being that, like I said, we are different. We are supposed to be protectors. Okay? Not people that will threaten you. You know what I mean? Like tell the man, I'm going to ruin your career. I'm going to destroy you. Because we have the power to do that as women. We know. We have the power to destroy if we want to. But is it right? It shouldn't be. I think you shouldn't be with someone because of status, maybe because the person is rich or the person has the potential to make money and all of that. from this point of view, from the stance, from what we've been talking about, some people get involved in a relationship, now turn marriage, not because they want to be there, not because they're mature enough to be there, but because along the line they got pregnant, whether for somebody else or for this person, and then booyah, they now be together with no experience. Let me ask you one question. If nobody was in that car except for Mobad today, Mobad would have still be alive. That's the truth. If there was no one in that car, Mobad would have still been alive today. Now, the reason why the father is looking at the wife is because, like I said before, the first person you think will shield a husband will be the wife. So if you cannot shield your husband, you cannot shield, if you cannot shield your husband, you can't shield your child. Let's not lie about this. So it's unfortunate that sometimes we find ourselves with the wrong people, no matter how much we try. That person who is determined, that lady that is determined to pull you down, will eventually pull you down, especially when they have bad characters, terrible temper. They are ready to drag you down. They feel they have nothing to lose. So men, be careful, be guarded. Thank you.
Man, now don't you? When it comes to you and women, now no get power.
Young daddy, honestly, we are just saying all these things. I think it depends on the way you see it, perspective you see, and your experience. To be honest, there's so many men out there that they are horrible. Yeah, I'm not in support of women. Yeah, I need to be honest here. I need to be honest here, honestly, because people are listening, There's some, I'm not in support of women being, like, do something wrong and try to destroy men. But I need, as women supposed to shield their husband, then it's supposed to be the same thing from men as well.
Can I
If
say
it
something?
doesn't balance,
Hold on, can I say something?
yes, go on.
Okay, now, and this is my point. In a man's life, there are two people that are important in a man's life. I'm not talking about women. In a man's life, there are two people that are of great importance: the wife, yeah, and the mother. You see, breast, that to alaya obìnrin, women breast, yeah. It has a lot of spiritual innuendo. Let me use that.
Connections.
Because when you look at it, a man gets and had to get to his mother, suck his mother breast, and the woman, the guy gets old, and the woman go naked and beat his chest. Àyàfi àdàbí tí ò bá ti ṣe ọmú ìlò mu dàgbà. And the woman alter a word. Let me land. The woman alter a word. And if the guy is not careful, nǹkan tó máa bá kú nìyẹn. Now, in a case, and every of our topic tonight, I'm still going to be linking it up with the foundation, the bone of contention, which is justice for Mobad. Now, when King Sunny Ade was having issues, the mother stood up. When Burna Boy, even now, Burna Boy is trending, blah, blah, blah. Everywhere he goes, you see that support of the mother. In Yoruba, There's this thing they used to carry a child when it's baby. They call it, I don't know the Yoruba, but uh, we call it Igbadi. In this thing, that's the one I know. Igbadi. That's what they call it. And fi aṣọ rí ọmọ, tó bá ti rọ ọmọ láṣọ tán, they will now use that one.
Oja.
Oja.
God bless you.
Oja. Yeah.
Oja. They will now use that Oja. That Oja is so strong that Oja can carry a baby without clothes, without the wrapper. But the wrapper alone cannot hold the baby. And you see some mothers and some wives acting as Oja in a man's life. But in the other hand, you still see some women, some wives, and some mother acting like Wumi and Abosede Alamana.
Young Daddy, I understand what you're saying, but have you seen a man, right? That when their wives try to shield them, right, and try to like protect them, that they turn it to something else. That some men will tell you, why are you trying to control me, right? Some men will say,
No. Don't get
Daddy. Let me say something to that.
Okay,
It's only that thing happened when the man is sensing a selfishness in your delivery.
no.
In what you are
Prince,
trying to put to him.
Prince, can I speak?
Prince, honestly, I'm telling you this. Like I said, I'm a grandma. I've seen a lot, right? There's so many men out there that when women are trying to put things right, they would pull the thing down. I'm telling you, when
No.
women, I'm talking out of experience. It's not about no, princess. I'm talking out of experience.
You know why?
You try.
You know why I said no. I know you are talking out of experience, yeah. I know you're talking out of experience, but I think we need to balance we need to do a balancing here, yeah. If men are really suffering from women, a lot of men are really suffering.
Princess,
I can tell you this.
we are sufferer.
Let me,
Princess, honestly, let me finish my submission before you come in, please. Let me tell you something. You, because of the way maybe you're not experienced. Now I'm talking about mine, and I know there's some thousands women out there that are going through the same thing. I'm not in support of women like being selfish and try to be, controlling and all sort of things. No, I'm not talking. I'm talking about submissive women. That is what I'm talking about here. That even so many people that are around, they will know that this person is so submissive, right? And the men will be like a goat, like animal. I'm telling you, that's even there's no how you try to. Have you seen them? Have you heard a man telling the wife like, "You respect me too much. I'm married to a wife, not a slave." Because the woman is trying to respect and they do the necessary things for this man, like being there for him. And at the end of the day, the man is like, "Oh no, this is like too much." You understand? And there are a lot of things that is happening out there. It depends on whatever your own side, what happened to you. And if you mix, I'm not saying women, some women are not like sort of being selfish and arrogant, disrespectful, and all sort of. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying this, that is both sides. It's both sides. Thank you.
okay, I'll do my own submission, yeah. Women, I'm a woman, and I'm also a grandmother. I have daughters, I have brothers, I have everything. Yeah. But I can tell you that men do suffer a lot. in marriage. You know, we women, we must say, oh, I'm very submissive.
Princess,
But our submissiveness,
Princess, hold on. Men, they suffer. I'm not forget to. Men, they suffer. And yeah, you're gone. Justice for men. Yeah, I'm on comment section. Justice for men. Princess, continue. Princess, are you there?
sometimes it can be so subtle, but we are doing it in a wrong way, in a wrong manner, in a wrong approach. Sometimes we tend to control the men unknowingly to us. So the men will resist, you know. They put the resistance. That why are you controlling me? You're not my mother. You understand? But we do a lot of things. Women do a lot of things, to be honest with you. We have to be like a mother. You know, that mother instinct that God has given us. We are wired differently from these men. We have that motherly instinct in us. If you want to make our home comfortable for us, we have a way we can do it. If we have the right
God
approach.
bless you so much. Exactly my point.
Yeah. If you have the right approach, we can make our home. You can control a man in a way that the man wouldn't even know you are controlling him. If you have the wisdom to do that. No, yeah, the man wouldn't know because you would how. Okay, you say how. Okay, let's say okay.
I didn't say how. I didn't say how. I just say how.
Yes, yeah, you can do it. You can do it because if you know, you try to study the person, know the do's and the don'ts.
The same way they were
know the time to talk and the time to keep quiet.
Hold on, the same way they were controlling Mohbad and he doesn't know that they were controlling.
No, that Mohbad, that moment is different. That moment is actually different. You know, I said something earlier on that a man will cheat for fun. But women cheat for a purpose. Wunmi went to Mohbad for a purpose, not because of love.
So Wunmi now went to Baba Baby for what?
Because of money.
The money that even Mohbad go soon get if to say she did patient with Mohbad.
Because she's used to
greed. Greed is different. Greed is different from satisfaction.
Yeah, greed, habit. You know, all these young girls
now. Look at the post. Look at the post she made in 2017. Yes. That she's going to be a Queen Sekina or Queen something.
Exactly.
She's hoping to be a queen.
For a purpose. She wants to be the queen, Queen Sekina.
Yeah.
She's doing it for a purpose. She knows where she wants to go.
So it's a purpose.
Yes. So women do it all these things for a purpose. Okay, let me tell you quickly one short story. There was this many years back. This classmate of mine, her father died. So when the father died, the last child of the family, she was crying, pulling herself on the floor, doing da. And the mom said to her, "You stop this crying. Don't injure yourself. That is not even your father."
Eh?
Yes. He said, "You stop crying. Don't injure yourself." Only woman para Imagine that.
The same thing to Liam. The same thing to Liam. Baba, your dad is still alive now. Liam dad is still alive. So
yeah, it's your own dad. Your own dad. You don't cry. That's not your dad. Your dad is still alive. You understand? So women have a purpose for doing things. Women don't just cheat or do anything. We are very calculative. We're very calculative.
Okay. From what you
that
said,
leads us to the wallpaper. That leads us to the wallpaper. When I said that wallpaper issue could have been something done for financial gain. Young daddy, why did you laugh? It is done for financial gain because looking at that circumstance, look at that scenario, looking at the stage, at what stage would somebody like that do that, if not for financial gain?
Yeah,
this somebody that doesn't make money. She doesn't make money on social media. She doesn't make any money anywhere,
exactly.
And she has to keep up.
Women don't just do things.
And there's Pablo Richie.
Young girls,
Pablo Richie is ready to give money to something of that nature. You know, some people are crazy though. You
Yeah,
pay
even
for
young girls
anything.
and young boys nowadays, they're getting into a relationship. The
Today
girl,
na
the,
Friday.
the come again.
Wednesday, young daddy, what day tomorrow? You know, your eyes on the close there.
Today is Wednesday.
I think say today na Friday.
No.
Then I feel
Young daddy,
Young daddy, let me tell something. Let me tell something today. Do you know what Elede Olobanji did that is going around now? Do you know women do it for as low as 2,000 naira?
Wow.
Yes. They do it free.
They are
They
sick.
do it free. They do it as low as 2,000 naira, 1,000 naira, 5,000 naira.
Even
I agree with
credits.
you.
Even credit.
Wow.
Even credit.
Just credit. Just
not
credit.
credit like that for data. It's not
Data,
credit
yeah,
like
just
that.
for data. So what are you
For
talking
data,
about?
yeah.
Okay, that
Yeah,
brings
for
an
data, not
bio
credit.
billion.
Okay,
That
for
brings an bio-
data.
Are you guys talking from experience?
I think
I don't
so.
talk from experience, so I don't talk from experience.
I said later.
Young daddy, money now.
Somebody said even for Ivata.
Inverter.
They are sick upstairs anyway, so they are sick
But
upstairs.
now the question is, how? Okay, now, how can our country be better with all these things we're talking about? Is it possible for our country to be better?
Of
When
course,
we change our
yes, of
mindset.
course.
No,
When we
Of
change
course,
our
yes, it can be better.
Princess, it can never be better.
No,
It
it
when
can
we
can
never
be
be
change
better.
our
better.
mindset,
It
our
can be
mindset
better.
will not change the country.
No,
But
The
it can
country,
be
you are talking
better.
about the country, you're talking
I
about the
will
mind of
I want to
individual.
something tonight. Everybody
No,
listen
Talk
to
about the
me.
individual's
Everybody,
mind.
please, everybody listen to me tonight. If you don't get justice for Mohbad, Nigeria can never be better.
We will get justice for
Justice for
Mohbad.
Mohbad
We will
is
get
the
justice for
beginning
Mohbad. We will force their hand.
yeah,
The
justice
prince.
for Mohbad is the
force
beginning
their
of
hand.
good things to happen in that country.
No.
I will tell you,
Let me
I'll tell you for
We will get justice for Mohbad.
justice for Mohbad is the beginning of good things that will start happening in that country. And if you cannot fight for it now to the end, you cannot get anything good from that country again.
No, justice
Write
for
it down.
Mohbad is
I
not
won't go.
negotiable.
I
We're going
won't
to
go by
get
that.
justice for Mohbad.
I
Write
won't
it
go by
down.
that line of thought. I think I won't go by that line of thought. Feeling in the room. I won't go by that line of thought. I think the process of seeking justice is as old as man, and the reasons why injustice keep increasing in the society is because the previous cases of injustice is allowed to slide, and according to the law of accretion, if an issue grows without being treated or tendered to, it has a tendency to repeat itself again and again and again. The problem is history is always repeating itself. It was not supposed to be like that, but if people fail to get the lessons out of it, it repeats itself. Because it has to, the people has to learn the lessons before the next cycle begins. This issue of Mohbad is not the first issue or the first case of a celebrity of such talents as big as or as glorious as this pass. We had an issue with Dagreen in 2010. Dagreen died almost in the same scenario, but it's just that he didn't die in the house, but we can see that the police did not investigate his death adequately. Because according to what we heard, Dagreen was driving at top speed around 2 a.m. in the morning, and the police tried to stop him. But according to what we heard, he sped past the checkpoints, and there was a trailer, a Dangote truck that was on the road, and his vehicle collided with the truck, leading to his death. So the truck was on the road, and it collided with the truck. Dagreen bled from 2 a.m. in the morning to 8 a.m. in the morning for 6 hours, and the police were there, and they heard that there was a collision. They had a crash. It was not far away from the police station, but the police did not do anything about it. They left it. They left him there to bleed for 6 hours. So had it been the police as... Sorry?
I said, and he bled to death.
Yes. In fact, he even managed to survive, because after that incident, he managed to live 8 days of agony. He suffered 8 days of agony, which they could have acted fast by, flying him out the country to get first aid treatment outside the country, because he had the accident on the 18th, on the 14th of April 2010, and he came out of coma the next day. But we can see that even before that, before he was taken to the hospital, he was taken to 2 hospitals, but they were having strike, and student doctors were the ones that treated him in the 3rd hospital that they took him to at Lutz. So we can see that there is negligence in the health sector because of strike. Doctors couldn't do their job. That they could have saved that superstar, and that guy would have used his talents to put Nigeria on the map again, because the Dagrun effect was what brought out or open the market for Olamide also, and other indigenous rappers like Fino also. So just imagine someone like that living just 2 years or 3 years more. So there is a serious problem in our system that does not prioritize the health or take into consideration the fact that it is the citizens that can put the country on the map, so that it could provide for the citizens adequate health, adequate road, adequate infrastructure, and even education. So the same thing happened to Mohbad. And Mohbad was, let's say, he was in his house, and let's just going by the script of the police. When he had when he fought with Prime Boy, according to the police scripts, the preliminary report, and the wife was there, the wife did not call the adequate health personnel to treat him on time. It was when the whole thing was going bad that she called the quack nurse all the way from Cotonou. That's according to their own story. So under the excuse that Mohbad does not like or does not want to be treated by, he doesn't want to go to the hospital. Nobody, in fact, in the life of Mohbad, he's always going to the hospital to get his teeth done, to get his head checked and all those things. Like we can see it on the internet. So she just said it just to make it feel because actually Mohbad can't come online and say he's not alive anymore, so she can lie on the body. Someone who can lie on I don't want to say someone who can lie on her own reproductive part can lie on anything. So she lied on that guy, saying, he said he doesn't want to go to the hospital. So we can see that there is a lapse in the system. So we have to learn from previous incidents before we can move ahead, because it will keep repeating itself over and over again. The Western world suffered this also in the Middle Ages, but they've taken a step beyond and above us. They've done their industrial revolution. They have their health sector. They have a organized healthcare system, organized infrastructural system. So it's hard for you to see a celebrity in the Western world pass away like this, except maybe gang war or being shot. So the problem we have in our country, we keep repeating itself over and over again. If you look at the issue of insecurity, it's the same thing. Because this insecurity that we are experiencing now was not the same security as experienced in 1960. It started with few instances, and when these few instances went unpunished, unchecked, then it began to increase. It began to increase, and a lot of people, and then it became a cancer. And the cancerous effect is that people began to make money from it. That's the problem. When people make money from the rot in the system, it becomes harder to check, because it's just like cancer, because it has in its own self, it has assumed its own dimension. It has its own brain. It has its own blood vessels, its own organs. People make money from it now. Same thing during the slave trade. Few slaves were taken and nobody knows, they're kidnapped, nobody knows where they are. And then before you know it, it became a business. People began to kidnap even their own kids, their own brothers, their own kings, for example, for it. So it assumed its momentum of its own and became a business in and of itself, because the previous few instances are not checked. The people who participate in the previous instances are not sent to they are not tried, they are not prosecuted, and they are not incarcerated. So it keeps happening over till it assumes its own dimension of its own. It becomes a business. It becomes a lucrative business that it is hard to not get into, because people begin to make money from it, and the same system who condemns it will be the same system that are running it on the side, and they use it for politics. So basically, and the ending, just to end it, is if we have a system that punishes, misbehaviors, that punishes and acts swiftly to end acts of injustice in society, then we can begin to say that we are now on the path of a good society. If Mohbad case is not well treated and there is no justice and there is no punishment for the offenders, there's going to be another case again that is to be much more, mentally, psychologically, spiritually draining and painful of a more, higher intensity than Mohbad's case. So that is why we are saying, no, we want to put an end. It's not that we're going to bring Mohbad back, but we're trying to put an end to this so that subsequent cases won't happen anymore. And yeah, that's what we're trying to do.